we back, and I'm so happy, man. I can't even get this speech out of my damn mouth, man. Curt, tell them what happened yesterday in the game, man. Let
All right,
them know.
you know how we do it on Mondays, man. In the game recap, we go over the stats for the game and we break down what happened. Before we break down what happened, let's go into the actual stats of the game. First downs, Lions had 25, the Bears had 19. Passing first downs, this isn't a surprise for both of these stats. 12-6 in favor of the Lions on passing, 12-9 for rushing first down in favor of the Bears. First down for penalties, the Lions had 4, Bears only had 1. Well, hey, you know how that get down. We'll talk about the penalties in a minute. Third down efficiency, really one off for each. The Lions were just under 50% at 5 for 11. The Bears were just over 50% at 6 of 11. Fourth downs, the Lions got it 1 for 1. That was a touchdown by Brock Wright down there at the goal line. Total plays 59-58. I had to say this score was a lot higher than I thought it would be. Total yards 323 for the Lions, 408 for the Bears. Total drives 10 and 10. They were even. Yards per play 5.5 for the Lions, 7 for the Bears. Passing, this is this discrepancy we're going to see for both teams. 228 for the Lions versus 150 for the Bears. You had attempts and completions. You had 19 for 26. That's only 7 incompletions for Jared Goff. You had 12 for 20. That's 8 incompletions for Justin Fields. Yards per pass play, 8.1 for the Lions, 6.5 for the Bears. Interceptions throws, not for lack of trying. 0 for Jared Goff and 1 for Justin Fields. That was a big, big play by the Lions defense. Sacks allowed, 2 for 8 for the Lions, 3 for 17. And J.O. had 2 of those things for the Lions. Rushing 95 yards for the Lions, which is that's the big discrepancy. You knew you're going to see this. More passing yards for the Lions and more rushing yards for the Bears. 258 for the Bears, man, and most of that was Justin Fields. I mean, it is what it is. Justin Fields ran all over us, but not in the fourth quarter now. Rushing attempts 31-35 in favor of the Bears. Yards per rush 3.1 for the Lions, 7.4 for the Bears. They're the number 1 rushing team in the league. So you knew what it was. 3 for 5 in the red zone for the Lions, 2 for 3 for the Bears. Penalties, 2 for 15 yards for the Lions, 9 for 86 yards for the Bears. They just couldn't get that thing together. They kept shooting themselves in the foot. We got the one turnover, the interception for a touchdown by my man Jeff Okudah. With the special teams touchdowns being 1 for Jeff Okudah. Time of possession, it was pretty even. 30 minutes for the Lions, 29 for the Bears. Just to be honest, came down. This is a game that came down to who had the ball last. That's what it was. The Lions played tough through adversity, man, against the Bears, going down 14 in the third quarter. Proud of the effort on both sides of the ball because they didn't give up. Neither side gave up. Not a perfect game in no means. But the team, this is the thing we haven't seen for the Lions in a while. They actually made adjustments. That fourth quarter, they did not let Justin Fields get out the gate. They were like, nope, you ain't going nowhere. We're going to keep you in his pocket. And it wasn't a spot thing, but it was like the edge defenders did not rush up the field in the fourth quarter. They got there and they held their own. The only time they got upfield is when they knew they could get him down, and they brought extra defenders. Like I like how they blitzed in their final blitz of the game where they got Justin Fields down. They had an extra blitzer with Anzalone, got in there and was wrecking shop. The adjustments by Aaron Glenn in that fourth quarter was great. And then even Ben Johnson was, made some adjustments, went back to success from the first half. And I just like the way the team didn't quit. Great team victory for the Lions. Yeah. And they took advantage of the mistakes by the Chicago Bears. All the penalties, and the turnover by Justin Fields, man, we took advantage and we just didn't quit. I like that. I like the fact that we didn't quit, you know what I'm saying? And we actually won because we've said that too many times in the Dan Campbell era where the team didn't quit, but we lost by 1 or we lost on the last play of the game. Nope. This time we didn't quit and we won. All right. What do you guys think about the victory, man? Just to give me a quick thoughts on the game.
I'm happy. I'm happy with the fact that the Chicago Bears pulled a Detroit Lions. They was up 24-10 in the third quarter, and they found a way to lose, and we found a way to win. And that's a tribute to the guys out there on the field. They finally learned how to win, and it's a big salute to Dan Campbell for punting the damn ball, man, when it was a fourth down, man, and not going forward and giving them the ball in the 30. Thank you,
Yeah.
Dan Campbell. You did not cost your team the game. You let them play, and that's what happened, man. It was a good thing, man. What you got, LL?
Yep, that's I don't have very much to add, but I'm going right there with pretty much just taking 2 points from both of you guys. Biggest difference in this game was coaching to me. The adjustments and better decision making by Dan Campbell and Aaron Glenn. Shout out to those guys, man. We got this big old win out there, man.
Thank you for checking us out right here in Detroit Lions. I'm proud to see the rest of this segment. Tune in and catch the full Lunchtime Detroit Lions talk brought to you by Detroit Lions on the Prowl. You know, this is a bite-sized portion for you, but go back and check out the full meal.